NFL fans, welcome back to the J All Day Sports Show. This is a lunch break episode where I'm going to give you some bet alerts for the Thursday night football game. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers on the road taking on the Cleveland Browns. I have a couple bets for you guys. I got a little four-team parlay, favorites parlay for Week 12. Steelers, Chiefs, Commanders, Dolphins. I like the way all these teams are playing right now. I think the Steelers should easily win this game. The Chiefs are going to bounce back against a terrible Panthers team. The Commanders I really like in the spot at home especially. And Dan Quinn, their head coach, used to be the defensive coordinator for the Cowboys. And he went against Mike McCarthy's offense every day in practice. So he knows that offense in and out and how to shut it down, right? And then the Dolphins have been playing great lately. Tua and company, since they've come back together as a unit, they were averaging only 10 points per game without Tua and over 20 plus. I think it's around 24 points per game since Tua has been back. I do like what Drake May is doing, but they just don't have enough weapons and firepower to keep up with the Dolphins. That's why I like this parlay at plus money, right? And then I got a straight up spread bet minus 3.5 for the Pittsburgh Steelers, right? So I took a look at Pittsburgh and all their wins, right? Take away these last 2 weeks where they played really two tough teams in the Commanders and the Ravens, right? The Ravens are a very good football team. They won that by 2, and they beat the Commanders by 1. But all the other wins they have this year has been more than 3.5 points, right? They were still kind of figuring stuff out early in the season with Justin Fields and these 2 losses to the Colts and the Cowboys. But since Russell Wilson took over, man, they've been really, really playing well. And if you take a look at the Cleveland Browns, look at all these losses, right? And all their losses this year, it's been by more than the 3.5 points. There's 6 there, 4 there, a lot there, 4 here, 7 here. They did beat the Ravens somehow. I still have no idea how that happened. They lost by 17, and they lost by over 20 to the Saints, right? So I think the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to be able to cover the 3.5 points in this spot. I think it's a really good bet for us. I'm doing a $10 bet around even money at minus 105, at minus 3.5 points. It just looks like everything that's adding up. And the Pittsburgh Steelers need to beat bad teams if they want to win this division and potentially get a first round bye. Right, so they want to win this division first and foremost, and then if they don't have home field advantage throughout the whole thing, and maybe the Chiefs win it, they can at least get a couple home games before they have to play the Chiefs if they don't get knocked out in the playoffs. So they got to take care of business, especially against division teams, conference teams, and we're getting down to the nitty-gritty where every win is very, very important, right? And then I also have a $5 parlay from last week. The Texans already won, so Pittsburgh Steelers got to cash. I haven't made a lot of my bets yet. I kind of like to wait later in the week till I make my bets. But that's it, guys. I did a 4-team parlay favorites: Steelers, Chiefs, Commanders, Dolphins. And then my bet alert for tonight's game, Pittsburgh Steelers minus 3.5. If you look at the Browns' history, I think that the Steelers easily cover in this spot. I look for that offense to get right in a defense that's been kind of underperforming. Remember, they traded Zadarius Smith over to the Lions, so the pass rush isn't going to be as formidable. I look for Russell Wilson to get right after a pretty lackluster performance last week versus a Ravens defense that has been pretty beatable, but again, Tomlin and Harbaugh have battled it out numerous times over the years, so I kind of flushed that game. They kicked 5 field goals last week, so I expect them to get in the end zone this week multiple times. I was actually looking at the over in this spot too. The over-under's at 36.5 because Highsmith's not playing, so maybe the Browns can score some points, but I don't love betting over-unders. I kind of F them up all the time. So I'm going to go with my Pittsburgh Steelers minus 3.5 at around even money. All right, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you're interested in getting early access to my content, you just want to support me and the channel, or you want to get my bets every single Friday, make sure you check out my memberships. I have a 99-cent tier just to support the channel, and for $4.99 a month, you get early access to all my videos, a bunch of exclusive member content like my bets each and every Friday. Make sure you take the time, check it out. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.